Taehyung, you stopped while he was confident, looked at you, who was as usual having blank expression. As you came, you just stood there merely for a couple of seconds and then muffled your cry over your mouth before rushing from there. You heard something, but you what? Taehyung started footage of his cabin side by side. Exact time he was talking on his phone and then he could disconnect the call. It was Mrs. Kim. You heard him and rushed from there, but while he was shouting about NASA, he turned on the audio, entering the code as his cabin as a camera and transmitted to record audio too. Taehyung, I know what she wants, but I am not letting that happen. I am gonna throw her out of very soon, shouted, and that's when you won't hear that what. Taehyung, you thought I was talking about your hand, unbelievable. Taehyung ran his face through his hair, just wishing you should have talked to him that day and nothing would have happened. Then he started the video for a few minutes back to let you know what exactly happened that day. He showed and made you hear with NASA and how he was angry on NASA and Mrs. Kim for thinking about marrying him to NASA. Then he felt a couple of taps on his hand and you took a deep breath. He understood you was feeling guilty and now stressing yourself. He immediately put the laptop aside and held your hand in his before embarrassing you as you was half lying with the support of bed. Taehyung, you please calm down, don't distract. I just wanted you to know and what happened that day. I know the why did you think that like that because mom had put the thoughts in your mind like this. Your Taehyung as you was on the hand. This will be words. You breathe was still also uneven. He carries you for the soothing and let you feel relaxed with his soothing words. After a few minutes, you was calm. Taehyung, I don't want anyone else in my life. It was you and always will be you. I love you forever. Before saying, kissing you forehead affectionately. You are tried to sooth, then he thinks something with a stern expression. His mom and root cause of it. You put those things in your mind and thought to end your life. Now she will have to answer. After some time, he made you lie down carefully on the bed. Taehyung, now you take rest. I will be just with a smile, but your index finger lighter entangled his finger to stop him, like you understood what he's going to do. Taehyung, I know you don't want to be lash out on mom, but if anyone will give you pain, then I am not leaving it just like that. You don't worry about anything, just take rest. I will be here before you get bored. Keep thinking about me, princess, but don't test him. Give a peck on our lips before looking your face, locking behind your ear. Then he got out from bed and went outside. Mr. and Mrs. Kim's room. Taehyung, mom shouted back inside his parents' room. Mrs. Kim was not present. Mrs. Kim, what happened? Taehyung being confused. Taehyung, what did you say to you that day she met with accidentally? Taehyung, what are you talking about? What will I say anything to her? Taehyung, speak up, mom. What did you tell her that I wanna leave her? I don't want her in my life. I am going married to someone other girl. Really? When did I say all this for to you? And who are you talking? He said whatever. Raised his voice. Mrs. Kim, no, why would I? I started again. Taehyung, don't lie, mom. You stressed. You put the starts in her mind and she tried to commit suicide. You are responsible for whatever she is suffering right now. Angrily, Mrs. Kim didn't look at him and tried to deny. Vita, I will tell you, Appa. She had Vita's voice behind him. Mrs. Kim was shocked. She nodded now to Vita, but she didn't show any reaction. Vita commented, saying, what happened that day? Vita, tell me, asked, looking at her with serious expression. Vita nodded and then she started telling everything. Flashback, Taehyung, signs you bedroom. You was in your room. You felt a little light today. Unknowingly, when you woke up, you turned to yourself, sleeping comfortably and blanket over you. You knew she must be done it. You hope was still alive and very soon both will be together. An afternoon, you was arranging clothes in your cupboard when Mrs. Kim walked inside your room. You signed she normally taunt you nowadays, but it doesn't affect you. Mrs. Kim, what do you want? Why can't you have leave my son alone angrily? I won't repeat the same mistake of leaving him again, mom. Even if you are happy with it or not, said calmly doing your work. Suddenly, Mrs. Kim came to you and hold your arm out tightly. Mrs. Kim, Taehyung is not happy with you. Can't you say it? Why don't you go away from his life? He is sick and tired of you now. See what happened yesterday. We all came to know truth of your relationship. Taehyung has to pretend that everything is normal between you and him, but not everyone know. It is our personal matter, mom. You don't need to think about it. Mrs. Kim, personal matter. You think he will forgive you? No, you are just increasing his problems. You want to move on and start in yours, but you don't want to see him happy, right? You didn't believe it. Mrs. Kim was angrily saying that Taehyung doesn't want you in his life anymore. You can only give pain to him. You didn't want to see him happy. Why will he needs a girl like you in his life? You never cared for him. He wants to divorce you and move on. Although you tried to allow not to believe it, but as Mrs. Kim was saying, then again and again you felt some truth behind it. As Taehyung behavior was notable, he was ignorant towards you, like he doesn't want you in his life. Who did Taehyung tell you this? He said he wanted me to go away. Saturday, Mrs. Kim, yes, he did. He wanted divorce and keep no relationship with you. And why are you concerned? You never paid attention to him or this relationship. Then why now just go away from his life? Let him start his new life. That girl is so nice. She loves him a lot, and I am sure she will be keep him happy. No like you, who always give pain to him. You shivered with the thought of a life without him. Mrs. Kim went out angrily. Vita was standing behind the wall, and she heard everything. She looked back at you, who fell on floor and started crying bitterly. Flashback ends. Present, Vita's sister-in-law was broken. I saw her crying so much, but I couldn't do anything. I wanted to inform you, but you were busy in meeting, and you didn't take my call that day. So I left there alone, thinking she needs some time alone. And when will you come home? I will tell you everything. You could only handle her, but after half an hour I saw her rushing outside. I followed her, calling her behind her, but she didn't stop and went somewhere with the driver before I could reach her. Told everything to him. And the latter part was already known by him. After hearing everything, Taehyung gripped his fist tight and looked at Angle at Mrs. Kim. His eyes was angry, thinking the amount of pain you must have gone through. He let out a sacred laugh and clapped at Mrs. Kim. Taehyung, wow, mom, you are really so great. I don't even have words for you. Seriously, hands up to you. Clapped at her with unbelievable look. So I want to divorce her and marry someone else who will love me and he will keep me happy. Wow, mom, nice. As secretary is a bit angry, Mrs. Kim. Taehyung, you are misunderstanding. Try to justify yourself. Taehyung, just stop it, mom. I don't need your justification. What is your problem with her? That girl gave everything to this family. She gave your life to your son when he was aimless. He accepted you all, but you can't accept it. Why? You never accepted you. No, mom, not for anyone. You tried to bend our relationship when we are on the verge of breaking. She is living there. I left her on the bed. She can't even move, talk, or do anything. I don't even know for how long she has to be in that condition. I try to stay strong for her and I have believed that she will be fine, but I am still not able to erase fear that encompassed me sometimes. That what if I lost her? How will I live? And here your eyes still don't do cruelty. Mom, why do you hate her so much? Why do you want to see her away from me? What has done she to you? Shouted. Mrs. Kim Taehyung, I am your mother. I think about I saw your suffering in 6 months and tried to say, but Taehyung interrupted. And what, mom? What was there with me? No, mom, you were with Jimin's mom, busy in consoling that Jimin will be back, and I don't care. Look, mom, whatever has happened, it's been between me and her. Who are you to say that for us, mom? I don't care what happened in these 6 months. All I care that she is my wife, and always will be. No one denied this truth. No one said angrily. Mrs. Kim couldn't utter a word, looking at furious Taehyung. Taehyung, you know what, mom? You don't want my happiness because you don't even know what is my happiness. Stop this already because I am done with making you understand that same thing, that there will be no other girl in my life other than her, and if anything would have happened to her, then you wouldn't have found your son alive till now. Just get it, mom, and please stay away my and use life, said before going out of the room, leaving Mrs. Kim shocked. 1 month later, days passed. Taehyung took full responsibility of he never leaves your side. He lives beside you, talking to you in his beds, talk to you normally, making you feel like he does his office work from home, also attend meetings from his home, and did have to come to home to check you. He was improving quickly, and they expected you to wake up very soon. It has been a month of your accident now. Taehyung was doing his work for tomorrow meeting. It was 11 already and he was still working when he felt your tap on his right hand. He smiled and looked at the time. Taehyung, sorry princess, but it's really urgent. Said only to receive another tap. Taehyung, okay, let's go to sleep. Said with a smile. He kept his laptop table on his head beside you, placing his arm beneath your head and gently hugging you. Taehyung, by the way, Mrs. Kim, Taehyung, it is not good to sleep like that. You know you are more than Kumbhakarna. Wake up. Let's talk till when I have to listen your audio or repeat me to and understand your tap and blink language. You said a lot of things, but when I want to talk to you, you are freely avoiding me. That's not fair. See, I avoided you for a month and you also did so. I consented. Try to please wake up soon. I am waiting. Wifey then looked towards you. He kissed your lips softly a few seconds. Then he moved back and smiled at you, but he felt bad to see your tear again rolling from your eyes. He wiped it gently and kissed your forehead. Taehyung, I don't want to see your tears. Why don't you listen to me when I said no to tears? Me, no, Mrs. Kim. Taehyung whispered close to you. Your eyes pressed move a bit before you blinked. Taehyung, that's my good wife. Good night. You. Then he turned off the light and slept with you. Time skips. Next morning, Taehyung woke up and sees you as your finger was entangled with his finger. Taehyung, so you are up, but not like this. You need to be wake up totally, said before going you good morning. He got up and went to the washroom. Then after some time he came out. Taehyung, okay, princess, time for your bath. He took you in his arm and then went inside the washroom. You was given the sponge water your body with a soft towel. Then make you wear the bathrobe for maintaining your body temperature. He made you softly on the bright bathtub. You had was resting at comfort position and Taehyung gently washed your hair. He looked at your face and felt it enough blush appearing. Taehyung, I can see someone blushing. Come on, princess, there is nothing to hide from me as I have seen everything already. It is. You neither blinked or showed any movement, but he smiled at you after washing your hair. He dried your hair with a towel. Then he took you inside the room, picking you up in his arms. He made you wait and dressed. Then he dyed your hair. Then he also went to take bath. After some time, he was ready and do his work when he got a call from Mrs. Sharma. On the call, Taehyung got Mr. Sharma tried to keep that meeting online and tell him they would handle it while working on his laptop, keeping the phone on speaker. Mrs. Sharma, sorry, it is really limited and you are dealing this project, so it will be good if you come. It will be only half an hour meetings or otherwise formalities will be completed later. Taehyung, okay, I will let you know. Disconnected. Though he didn't want to leave you and go, but the meeting was also very important. Taehyung, I know you want me to go, but I am not gonna leave. So stop this blinking tactics. Now looking at you, but he also know you will never want him to avoid his team project because of you. You will feel guilty for your condition, and he decided to go tell uncle or Jimin's dad to see you for half an hour. Taehyung, uncle, please do be here for some time. There should be some day on her. I will be back in half an hour. Jimin's dad isn't a home servant, no problem, son. He was about to say, Vita, Oppa, don't worry, I am also here with sister-in-law till you come here. Vita was. That's when someone called uncle. He left excusing himself. Then he will just come. Taehyung, no need, Vita. You have already done enough for her. She doesn't need your favor anymore, said as he still remembered that day she pointed on Yu's character. Vita, Appa, I am sorry about that day. Will you never forgive me? She genuinely realized that a mistake that day and wanted their forgiveness. Young, I am already forgiven you, but I can't trust anyone. And why are you sorry now? I thought at least you will be there with her, but no, she just look at her. She is the same girl who once put her own life to on stakes to save you, but all you could do was to blame her for something she never did. You could not trust her, right? And accuse her for being characterless in front of this so-called family who leave no stone to create problems in her and my life. You had no father and she faced it since her childhood. You will never come to know what she has gone through and faced in her life. When someone pointed at her character said Dangai but not loud, you was there. I'm sorry, Appa. I didn't try to understand her only. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, sister-in-law. With tears, Taehyung, just leave it. I don't want to hear anything said, turning his face away from her, staying behind you. But